mom was teaching here, or like when they were volunteering and doing the capital campaign, or were you too little?
I mean, I was like 5, I think.
Little.
I mean, I kind of remember
memories
it,
of
not. I mean, there's so, like I said, there's so many.
Their first communion.
Actually, Christina, would you turn? This one's a slightly different camera, so if you'll need to turn this way to make sure your part is.
Like
I could hear it. Yeah, just
okay.
when you're talking to the when you're asking a question, turn towards the camera.
And then look at her.
And then look at her.
Okay.
So she could answer you back, and you could just move just a little bit closer. Just to
If you
hear.
need a minute too.
I'm just trying to think of what would be. You have to say something kind of
Recess.
Yeah, I do. Well, of course, everybody loved recess.
All right.
I'm trying to think of something cool that happened to us when we were. Well, it was really cool when I was in 8th grade. We got to have Jeff Bagwell, because his kids were younger than us, come speak to our class, and we were obviously in the 8th grade. We thought we were awesome. And so all the girls were like raising their hands, saying, "So, what's your wife like?" And he was like, "She's pretty great," because he was very attractive, and it was really because he was an astro. It's a big deal, at least to us it was. Okay, are we filming now?
Yeah, but we're just going to go live, and we're going to go the whole way through. So
what are your best memories
relax.
of St. Vincent de Paul?
My best memories of St. Vincent de Paul are obviously all the sacraments that I received here. Obviously, I don't remember baptism, but I know that's obviously the first one that you do, and then reconciliation and First Communion, and then confirmation. So those were very special in my faith life, and then obviously just as a young individual, growing and learning all the new things that you do as time progresses. But my favorite memories actually being in school here would have to be when I was in kindergarten. We had this thing called Blessing of the Pets, and my mom, I was afraid of dogs at the time, so my dad said, why don't we get them a pet? So we got this cat who was absolutely terrible. So Monsignor Jamil was like, let's bless her. And so right when he blessed her, she was like screaming, and he's like, well, I guess the holy water worked, because after that she did become a better cat. But I always loved that because it was so cool, because we had all these animals here. And then I also loved doing the Renaissance Festival, or Medieval Festival, when I was in the 6th grade. That was awesome. I always loved that one. And all the school trips and field trips and after school sports like volleyball and basketball, those were all fabulous, because we just had this great community with all the Westview kids, and we just were able to be involved in something and always felt welcome everywhere, and it was just a nice group to belong to. And I think it's a wonderful parish and school, and I hope I can send my kids here one day.
Great.
Okay, and so what we'll do when Christina asks a question, wait like half a second.
Oh.
Repeat a part of the question as you're answering it.
Oh.
No, you did perfect this time. Okay.
So you're saying that was good to say. Now, some of my favorite memories.
Right, yeah. So and this will allow us to do the edits, because if you give us just a half a second after she asks a question, and then when you're done, just keep looking at her and smile, finish it, and then she'll ask you after about another half a second the next question.
Just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's gonna fade out, and we want to make sure you're fading out as smiling. Right?
Okay.
Right.
Do I have to redo that again?
You don't have to. No, that was good. That was good.
What do you remember about your parents volunteering at St. Vincent de Paul?
I remember my parents volunteering during the campaign in the early 90s. I was 4 or 5, so there wasn't as much. I just remember how different the church looked, because I used to be able to go into the rectory, and Father Paul and Father Howard and Monsignor Jamil and Father Kevin were all there, and they completely redid it. And so the cool thing about it was they always let me go to the Coke machine, get drinks, and they always said, you don't have to tell your mom, it's okay. So I'm sure when I was wired that night, I'm sure she really appreciated it. But I remember that, and then what did you ask me? I'm totally.
That's okay.
Totally. I was like, I went off on the tangent about the rectory, but I do remember how different it used to be.
Right,
Church.
and how it looked different. Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
what do you remember about your parents?
ADHD.
Okay. What do you remember about your parents volunteering at
Okay.
St. Vincent de Paul?
Sorry. I remember my parents volunteering at St. Vincent de Paul in the early 90s when they were doing the capital campaign for building of the courtyard and redoing the buildings. I was 4 or 5, so I'm not even sure if I was in kindergarten at that point, but I remember coming here and seeing what a change it was when I actually started kindergarten, because they had redone like the junior high building, and that was really cool. And I remember my parents being very busy with that, and always having priests over for dinner talking about various things. But they were super involved and continue to be, and I think it's a great thing to do for your parish and the community and the overall Catholic Church. Like, they
Great. What did their dedication to the church and school mean to you?
Their dedication to the church and school was very special to me. I probably didn't appreciate it as much growing up, but I especially do now because I'm a newlywed and eventually we'll have kids and whatnot, and I see how much they did to make our schooling and faith life such a strong part of the everyday life we were growing up, still today, and I hope I can instill that for my kids as well. But they just always made it a priority of, we always went to church on Sunday, we always were involved in various things, and I just think that's how I want to have it for my children as well, and I think that's a great example to not just me, but also my other friends that commented on it just through the years, and I just am very blessed to have them as parents.
Great. How did their volunteering at St. Vincent de Paul change things?
Their volunteering at St. Vincent de Paul changed things, well, especially, as I had mentioned earlier, the capital campaign really made a difference because it updated the rectories, helped build this current junior high building, redid, I'm not sure if y'all have ever seen pictures, but from the 80s, the courtyard was completely different, and they had kind of external classrooms, and so they helped redo the elementary school building as well, and then the fields and the gym. So seeing all the hard work is what you can see today. I mean, everything's new and looks great, and all the facilities are just up to date, and that's how they should have been, but it takes money to do that. So part of their volunteering, as well as many other families' efforts, play into what we all enjoy at St. Vincent de Paul today. But I'd say the main reason that their volunteering efforts went so well is because they had Monsignor Jamel, who was just the best leader of our community and just got everybody involved and excited about it because he just was so welcoming and a true gentleman, just a wonderful man. So I think that's a big part of how they got involved with this parish as well in their volunteering efforts.
That was great. Okay, do you want to look at the camera and say some words to your parents? Do you want to?
Okay, I'm trying to think of what.
Take your time.
You like take your time? How long was Emily's?
Hers is quick. Hers was something like, Mom and Dad, I really want to thank you for sending me to this great school. I had great memories here, something like that. And,
right. And all your efforts paid off. You've gotten recognized.
Right.
An award. She made a little joke with that.
Right.
Your plan.
Okay.
You got an award.
Okay. Right. Oh, an award. Oh.
So we're giving them we're gonna.
Oh, right. I thought you meant for us. I was like, I don't think I'm getting. Yes, I know.
We have something to present them with.
Oh yeah. Okay. Are you ready for me?
Whenever you're ready, it's running.
Okay. Hi, Mom and Dad. Surprise. Hope you liked the video. I just want to thank you for all that you did to send us here, in all of our Catholic schooling, even in high school as well, but here especially because this was the beginning of everything, and I just want to let you know how much it meant to us. I know at the time we probably didn't appreciate it as much as we should have, but we definitely do now, and I hope that I can do the same thing for when I have kids one day that we've done for us. And just thank you for being the best parents ever. I know we could be difficult at times, but that's why patience is a virtue. And I just wanted to tell you how much we love you, and that the best story that I could tell is that now that I'm an adult, I always tell my friends who are either falling away from the church a little bit or now just coming back. When I was little, when I was probably 5 or 6, I used to tell my dad, why don't you go to church? I'm bored. I don't like going. And he said, Claudia, you're really lucky that you're Catholic. One day you'll realize that. And when I went to college, I realized that because then I started going to church on my own because of choice, not because someone told me I had to go. And then people started coming with me. So it's kind of like this wonderful thing in your life that's difficult at times to deal with, having the Catholic faith, but it's the right choice, even though it's not always an easy road. So now I understand that and appreciate that, and had I not gone to school here, and had y'all not done all the volunteering and capital campaign efforts and whatnot, we wouldn't be who we are today. So thank you, we love you, and congratulations.
It's perfect.
Good. Okay.
I think that's great.
All right.
I tried to tell a little story. I was like, I'm sure we were.
Do you want to do a couple things about, like, say, some filler in case I need it? Like a favorite class or a favorite memory?
Oh, okay.
Favorite teacher?
Oh, I can't. Miss Martin, Dottie Martin. Well, I can't say that because that would hurt Miss Mann's feelings.
Why? You could say it. It doesn't matter. It's okay. You could say. A lot of the teachers actually don't even go.
Won't be there. There's about 20 going, and I don't.
Is Miss Mann going? Really?
I don't think she is.
I'm
I don't think she's on my
surprised.
list.
So,
I have a list.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
surprised she wouldn't be going only because my
Well, then maybe she will. They have till the 18th to RSVP.
maybe my mom should call her and be like, we're being honored. Can you come?
No, I told them. Yeah, no, they know. But we have till the 18th. So.
Maybe. Oh, I don't
Some of
know.
them put
Maybe
their
my mom can
reservation
invite
on
them
the
to
last
come.
day.
I don't know if she still has
We
a
offer
group.
them. All the teachers get free tickets.
She's not coming.
She might be. Don't
Oh.
quote me. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be like
I've been up till midnight looking at lists of stuff, so I could be totally off.
And where's it at?
The Bayou City Event Center?
Is that gonna be fun? It's
awesome.
downtown, right?
No, it's off Almeida and 610. So it's just past
Oh,
the
that's
Met
where they
Center.
have that antique thing. That's like twice a year. Do you know what
Do
I'm talking
they?
about? It's like a newer. This lady that used to live across the street from me now does it, but they get like this high end, not high. It's like Round Top, you know, near
Okay.
Austin, but they have it twice a year at that place.
Okay. It's nice.
Really good stuff here. Just letting you know.
Right.
I've never been, but I want to go.
We had it there last year, and it's nice.
It's a nice big space.
So we have plenty of seating and auction items and band
Cool.
fit everything.
Awesome. Okay, so what are some favorite memories?
What was your favorite subject?
I'm like, well, I liked art. I liked, I hated math. I mean, I'm saying, I always knew I had to do it. I made good grades, but it was a struggle for me, especially, are you filming this right now?
No.
It's not a good thing to be saying, but when you're in a private school, you know, and you have, it's not like, I mean, I had ADHD, but I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't smart, but it was harder for me to focus when there's like 20, you know, 2 kids, 23 kids in a class, and the teacher needs to really be one-on-one. For a student like me, where it comes to teaching math, so I don't want to say that. I think my favorite class, I loved computer class, and we got to play games. That was awesome. And we had Miss Adkins, I don't know if she's still here. That was really fun. And I also loved library, because Ms. Shields, who was our librarian at the time, would read to us, and she was a very good storyteller, so that was really cool. And I also liked, as I mentioned, art class. I liked religion class. I'm trying to think of all the subjects that I took. I liked history. I did not like English, because I was not good with grammar, but I was great at phonics. And I'd say one of my favorite teachers was my first teacher here, which was Dottie Martin. She was like the best kindergarten teacher ever. She was so sweet. She was just a fabulous, fabulous teacher. And I also loved after school, especially in kindergarten and first grade, we used to be able to go into the rec